Hey guys, happy freaking Thursday. Welcome to my first video of 2014, and I think you all know what that means. Top 10 games of 2013.
3, 2, 1, Dead Radio.
Fire Emblem Awakening is a tactical RPG developed by Intelligent Systems and published by Nintendo for the 3DS. It's actually an extremely fun game. It's a turn-based tactical RPG, and you move your characters around on a grid, and it's a really fun tactical turn-based fighting game, and it's still my favorite game on the 3DS. Dota 2 is a free-to-play multiplayer online battle arena, or MOBA for short, developed by Valve. Since its release on July 9, 2013, it has become the most played game on Steam. Forza Motorsport 5 is a racing game developed by Turn 10 Studios and published by Microsoft Studios as a launch game for the Xbox One. Although missing some features from the fourth and third iterations of the game, this game is still a blast and looks beautiful running on next-gen hardware. It's definitely a game to pick up if you own an Xbox. Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons is a story-driven adventure game developed by Starbreeze Studios and published by 505 Games. What this game does with storytelling and just the way your characters interact with the world is phenomenal and unique. It's a very emotional game that actually had my heartstrings going from start all the way to finish. It's definitely a game you should play, seeing as how it's available both on last-gen consoles and Steam, so I would pick it up as soon as you can and play through it. Starbound is a game that kinda came out of nowhere. Being both published and developed by the UK-based independent studio Chucklefish Ltd, Starbound is often compared to Terraria in space. However, it is much more expansive than that. I myself played it for 12 hours straight on my first sitting, and I know you will too. Given that it is really cheap and it's available on Steam, go pick it up right now. Anybody who knows me or is familiar with my channel knows how big of a fan I am of this game. Killer Instinct is a fighting game developed by Double Helix Games and was released on November 22nd as a launch title for the Xbox One. This game can be summarized with one phrase: Ultra Combo! BioShock Infinite is a beautiful first-person shooter developed by Irrational Games and published by 2K Games. I really can't stress how beautiful this game is, both its story, its voice acting, its environments, its graphics, everything about this game is just amazing. Honestly, when I first wrote this list, this was my original number 1, but I had to rethink everything, and here it is, sitting at number 4. If you don't know what Grand Theft Auto 5 is, you've obviously been sitting under a rock for the last 3 years. Grand Theft Auto 5 is an open-world game developed by Rockstar North and published by Rockstar Games. This game is just beautiful to see in action, and just to play, it runs so smooth and everything just works perfectly and looks fantastic even on these old consoles. I would wager to say that this is one of the best games this generation and is a worthy title to have in your library. Another game that technically shouldn't exist on last generation consoles, The Last of Us, is proof that Naughty Dog cannot make a bad game. The Last of Us is an action-adventure survival horror game developed by Naughty Dog and published by Sony Computer Entertainment. Personally, my favorite game ever released on the PlayStation 3, and just one of the most beautiful, well-written, and just all-around best games I've ever played in my entire life. Oh, the Stanley Parable. The best non-game game I've ever played, technically. This game can really be summarized in one simple phrase, and that's, or is it? It's a game that will definitely get you thinking, just questioning everything. By the just from the first little intro of the game, you question everything that's going on, and it's a game that gives you a really large overall perspective on even life and gaming in general. Originally a mod developed in 2011, it got turned into its own full release game in late 2013. Still, by far, the best game I've ever played, and I don't use that term lightly. This game is fantastic. For $11, you really can't beat the price. Pick it up on Steam, and just my brain is getting scrambled just thinking about how amazing this game was. Go pick it up, guys. It's so good. Well, there you have it, my top 10 games of 2013. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.